Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokémon Chat-eau. Yeah, I know it's been quite a while. I was at a convention called Everfree Northwest. It's a My Little Pony convention up near Seattle. And I was there for the last weekend. I usually record during weekends so I can post on Monday. But we just didn't have time. We were going to do something, but we just couldn't find the time. We were just real busy. And I had to fly home on Monday, so there was no way I can really post anything. But we're back now, and we're back with episode 17, Chat-eau Dex number 2. We're gonna try one of these again, because honestly I had a lot of fun last time. So yeah, let's get started with, if you don't know what Chat-eau Dex is, basically I choose 4 random Pokemon. I talk about them, if I have any stories about them or whatnot, give a Pokedex entry and whatnot, and then we do something special at the end. So for this one, our first Pokemon is number 527, Woobat, the Bat Pokemon. He stands at 1 foot 4 inches, has a stat total of 323, and excels in speed and HP. It's a Psychic Flying type. I really don't like this Pokemon. It just looks goofy. It's like it's a poof ball with bat wings and like a heart nose. It's really dumb to me. And then it's a nose apparently. Like you'd think it's a mouth, but no, it's just a nose. But then you see its other mouth. It's like, what the hell's going on with this Pokemon? It doesn't have eyes. Zubat doesn't have eyes either. It's just whatever. It's basically Gen 5 Zubat, and since it's Gen 5 Zubat, you get to see it a lot when you're in caves, and so you're running away from this thing all the time, and Zubat is just so much better. It just looks cooler. It has a cooler final evolution. Yeah, I just don't like this Pokemon all that much, and its Pokédex entry doesn't really do any favors for it. Suction from its nostrils enable it to stick to cave walls during sleep. It leaves a heart-shaped mark behind. Cool. So basically it face plants itself into a cave wall to sleep, and then it leaves a heart mark where it slept. Cool. I guess. Whatever. This Pokemon is not that great to me. And we're just gonna move on. Mienshao. I don't really know how to pronounce this. He's number 620. The martial arts Pokemon stands at 4 feet 7 inches. Has a stat total of 510 and excels in attack and speed. It's a fighting type Pokemon, and I actually really like this Pokemon. Playing through Black version for the first time, I actually picked up its pre-evolution and evolved it into this one, and it was one of my main Pokemon through the first playthrough. Although it's a bitch and a half to evolve, since they evolved so late, because Gen 5 really liked to make Pokemon evolve really late. Thanks a lot, Gen 5. Really wanted to evolve my little moth into a Volcarona at level 60, but I digress. Yeah, Mienshao, you have to evolve it to like level 50 or maybe even 59. It was ridiculous. Like it was one of those Pokemon where the level was just insanely high for like no reason. But I really like this Pokemon. It would have been cool to have him in Pokken and or even like an assist Pokemon in Smash Brothers, because it's really cute. As you can see, it has like little whips on its arms, and I actually use those for fighting. And it's one of my favorite entry was when Mienshao lets out a bizarre wail, you're in danger. A flurry of kicks and chops too fast to see is about to be unleashed. I just love how it's worded, like the exclamation point at the end, and it just yells something bizarre. Apparently, it has a weird cry, so when you hear that, you're fucked, basically. It's like, you're in danger. You're about to get your ass beat by a Mienshao. Whatever. You guys can correct me in the comments. I don't really care. So yeah, I like this one. Way better than Woobat, so it gets a thumbs up from me. Our third Pokemon is number 111, Rhyhorn, the Spikes Pokemon. It stands at 3 foot 3 inches, has a stat total of 345, and excels in attack and defense. This one, Rhyhorn's one of the classic Pokemon, obviously, and Rhydon was one of the first Pokemon, if not the first Pokemon designed. And, but we're not talking about, we're talking about Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is a stumpy little stone rhino that Like, yeah, it's a classic, but I don't really like it all that much. I do like Rhyhorn a little more, but even then, I don't really like that line entirely. Like, Rhyhorn is kind of goofy looking. And I've never really used this Pokemon. I only ever see, like you can ride the Pokemon in X and Y, which is cool. But this poor thing that gets picked on a lot. Look, it says, they keep saying that it's a dumb Pokemon, that it can't make sharp turns. Like, apparently the Rhyhorn is really stupid. And check this out. Rhyhorn runs in a straight line, smashing everything in its path. It is not bothered even if it rushes headlong into a block of steel. This Pokemon may feel pain from its collision the next day, however. So it just rushes through everything in sight and then doesn't stop until the next day. He's like, ow! Ooh, that hurt. Like, the poor thing. And there's several entries where it's like, oh, this Pokemon is too dumb to remember anything. This Pokemon is too dumb to help trainers and help humans. Despite that it does work and you can ride on it to get through a stony path. They're just really relentless on this poor thing. Like, I feel bad for Rhyhorn. The Pokédex really makes it look like an idiot. Oh no, I think Rhyhorn's pretty cool. Not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it as much as I hate Woobat. So there's that. Alright, our last Pokemon is a Golisopod. Number 768, a hard scale Pokemon. This one stands at 6 feet 7 inches with a stat total of 530, making it the strongest out of all these Pokemon we've for today. It excels in attack and defense. Golisopod is just so cool, man, and I really like how Golisopod is the ace Pokemon for Guzma or Guzma. I don't know how to say that either. People say Guzma, so. He just looks really cool, and I remember first seeing Wimpod, like, I would see the little guy run into a cave. I was like, oh, what the heck was that? So I tried my best to get it, and then, like, I would false swipe it. It's like, all right, time to catch it, but then it runs away, so that annoyed me again. So after the third or fourth attempt, I finally caught this thing and named it Pussy AB, like pussy ass bitch, and I had no idea it evolved into Golisopod. So when it evolved in Golisopod, I was like, oh my god. And I changed its name to Sandwich. I don't know why his name is Sandwich. Anyways, just Golisopod just looks so awesome. And he has an exclusive ability, Emergency Exit, which when it gets to below half HP, it immediately switches to one of your other Pokemon in the party, which can be useful for its exclusive attack. I cannot think of the name of the attack right now. First Impressions, that's it. It's a priority bug attack that does quite a lot of damage, but you can only use it the first turn that that's brought out. So you can use First Impression, then it gets Emergency Exited. When it comes back out, you can use First Impressions again. And the Battle Tree likes a combo that even further with the what item is it? The exit button, that's it. The exit button, when it just gets hit at all, it switches Pokemon. So they can use First Impressions up to 3 times pretty much without having to waste a turn switching Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. So Golisopod is awesome. It only has a few Pokédex entries, but one that stuck out to me was, it battles skillfully with its 6 arms, but spends most of its time peacefully meditating in caves deep beneath the sea. I did not expect Golisopod to be a meditating Pokemon. That's really interesting, because he looks like just an angry beast of a Pokemon. It's kind of hard to imagine him just peacefully meditating, like, still and quietly under a waterfall. That's really awesome. And apparently its shell is hard as diamond, so good luck trying to get through that defense. I mean, yeah, its defense is one of its strongest stats too, so that's cool. All in all, Golisopod, awesome. Probably my favorite of these 4. Speaking of favorites, let's go to the polls. For Twitter, we only had 5 votes, with Woobat getting 20%, Mienshao 0, Rhyhorn 20, Rhyhorn 20, and Golisopod 60. So Golisopod wins that one. And Amino with 59 votes, Woobat 6.8, Mienshao 28.8, Rhyhorn 22%, and Golisopod 42.4%. This is one I expected. Golisopod is a pretty popular Pokemon, and he's just the most awesome, in my opinion. Let's go to what people had to say. I only had a few this time. Lightning Running on Discord is, he said, Rhyhorn, and subsequently Rhydon, is basically a tank. Great as an anti-electric, too. That's true. And they usually have the ability Lightning Rod, so they absorb all the electric attacks, and then it does no damage because they're part ground. So that's an awesome ability. Bucky at TH3 Applejack said, "Oh God," when I announced the 4, because for those who watched the last episode, I tend to do something with these 4 Pokemon. I fuse them together into one Pokemon, and the results are not pretty. So, are you ready for this one? This is the combination of Woobat, Mienshao, Rhyhorn, and Golisopod. And here he is. Good Lord. He's terrifying. No, he's not terrifying. He's beautiful. Don't let people get you wrong. Golisopod, Mienshao, Bat, Horn. I need a name for this one too. I don't know. This thing is weird. I like it though. Like, I think it's my favorite of the first 2 so far. If you have a name idea for it, let me know. just look at this thing. Ugh. Anyways, if you guys want to be in the next episode of Pokemon Chat-eau, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. You could go to Amino. I got the better polls there, or the more accurate polls, I suppose. You can always subscribe here. You can comment, do what you want, and yeah, we'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna announce the next topic on Amino and all that. So if you're interested and you want to get your opinion on here, just follow there. Until next time, this is Joltilon signing off. Screw you, Cam, and you guys have yourself a nice day.